The Babe led the Bombers to their first World Championship in 1923.
Strike three, a no-hitter, a perfect game for Don Larson.
Reggie Jackson his third home run of the game.
Hayes makes the catch. The Yankees win.
The Yankees are back on top. World champions for the 27th time.
Babe Ruth's Yankees career had come to a close after the 1934 season.
It was now Lou Gehrig's team. But it wasn't Gehrig's team for long.
In 1936, the Yankees had a new star to their group. Rookie Joe DiMaggio helped lead the way to this Yankee World Series championship.
Joe DiMaggio, in coming up as a rookie in '36, began a remarkable run of playing every inning of every All-Star game from 1936 to 1942. And he put up one of the great rookie seasons in baseball history. There was no Rookie of the Year back then, but obviously Joe would have been a unanimous winner.
They featured in their lineup, of course, Lou Gehrig, who won the 1936 MVP, and Bill Dickey behind the plate, who also was impressive with the bat.
Impressive with the bat he was. Dickey's batting average of .362 is the highest single-season average for a Yankees catcher in franchise history. In his rookie year, Joe DiMaggio batted .323, finishing second on the team in runs scored, home runs, and RBI behind American League MVP Lou Gehrig. The Iron Horse hit 49 homers in 1936, tying his career best.
The Yankees also had 6 double-digit winners on the mound. That included Red Ruffing, Lefty Gomez, Bump Hadley, and Monty Pearson, who would all get starts in the 1936 World Series.
Ruffing won 20 games while pitching to a 3.85 ERA, and Monty Pearson notched 19 victories while leading the majors with a .233 opponent's batting average.
And in 1936, the team faced their crosstown rivals, the New York Giants, in the World Series.
In a Subway Series rematch that hadn't been seen since 1923.
Now, the Giants had a great lineup of their own, with Mel Ott playing outfield and third base and the great Bill Terry at first base, but they also had the most dominant pitcher in baseball, screwball artist Carl Hubbell,
who sported a 26-6 record and a 2.31 ERA in 1936, winning his last 16 games that he played during the season. In Game 1, it featured a matchup between Carl Hubbell and Red Ruffing, and Carl Hubbell ended up pitching a dominant game.
With that devastating screwball, beat the Yankees in that first game.
The Giants' victory in Game 1 snapped a 12-game World Series winning streak for the Yankees. Red Ruffing lost the decision, pitching a complete game, allowing 9 hits and 4 earned runs. Yankees outfielder Jake Powell went 3 for 4, while George Selkirk hit a solo home run in the third inning. With the Bronx Bombers down 1-0 in the series, they looked to their offense in Game 2.
The game featured Lefty Gomez versus Hal Schumacher.
But the Yankees responded with their typical firepower. They crushed the New York Giants by a final score of 18-4.
There has never been a higher score in any World Series game. There has never been a greater margin of victory in any World Series game.
Tony Lazzeri hit the second Grand Slam in World Series history, and every one of the 9 starters for the Yankees both had a hit and a run scored.
Lefty Gomez pitched a complete game and recorded the win, while his battery mate, catcher Bill Dickey, hit his first career World Series home run. Gehrig, DiMaggio, and shortstop Frankie Crissetti combined for 8 hits, 7 runs, and 5 RBI as the Yankees evened the series at 1 game apiece.
The 36 series, oddly, is remembered as a series in which President Roosevelt came up from Washington to attend, and after the 7th inning, he and his large entourage departed, driving across the Polo Grounds field and exiting out the center field gate. It was a very memorable World Series moment.
Game 3 featured Bump Hadley on the mound for the New York Yankees and Freddie Fitzsimmons for the New York Giants. This one taking place at Yankee Stadium. Ended up being a pitcher's duel, with the Yankees finally edging it out in the 8th inning with a game-winning RBI from Frankie Crissetti.
In his first career World Series appearance, Bump Hadley pitched 8 strong innings, allowing just a single run as he recorded the Game 3 victory, giving the Yankees a 2-1 Fall Classic advantage.
The series shifted back across the Harlem River to Yankee Stadium, where the Yankees continued their dominance, finally beating Carl Hubbell in Game 4, the first defeat he had suffered since June of the 1936 season.
On the mound for the Yankees was Monty Pearson, who tossed a complete game, allowing 2 runs while striking out 7. The Yankees captain Lou Gehrig went 2 for 4 with a double, homer, and 2 RBI, as the Bombers took a commanding 3-1 lead in the series.
Game 5 featured some bit of redemption for Hal Schumacher, who was beaten so badly in Game 2. He ended up pitching a complete game, a 10-inning victory, when Bill Terry hit a sac fly in the 10th inning for the Giants to escape with a win.
The series ended in Game 6 at the Polo Grounds, where the Yankees scored 7 runs in the 9th inning, a fitting climax to a 13-5 victory, giving the Yankees their first World Series championship in 4 seasons.
Lefty Gomez recorded his second win of the 1936 Fall Classic, while Jake Powell went 3 for 5 with a homer, 4 RBI, and 3 runs scored. Tony Lazzeri and rookie Joe DiMaggio combined for 6 hits in Game 6, as the Yankees celebrated their 5th World Series title in franchise history.
Remarkably, in the 36 World Series, Bill Dickey caught every inning of that World Series and had 2 broken bones in his arm.
As for the offense, Jake Powell and third baseman Red Rolfe hit over 400. Rookie Joe DiMaggio recorded 9 hits and a .346 batting average. George Selkirk and Lou Gehrig united for 4 home runs and 10 RBI. Bump Hadley and Monty Pearson combined for 2 victories and a 1.59 ERA, while Lefty Gomez, who had only won 13 games during the regular season, picked up the other 2 W's while pitching to a 4.70 ERA.
This ended up being a first of 4 consecutive World Series victories for the New York Yankees from 1936 to 1939, and perhaps setting the table for even a greater Yankees dynasty than we had seen in the decade of the 1920s.